I want to tell you a story about paying it forward in my little country of Jamaica. If you haven't guessed it, I'm Jamaican, and it's where most of my family live and play together. I like it so much that I even got married there. And when we had our family, we were sure to make Jamaica our second home. Our kids love it. They enjoy every bit about the island, whether it's the Bob Marley, the amazing amusement parks, even the bobsledding becomes fun to them. They love the outdoor wildlife.
Can I touch
But
it?
most of all, they love the Jamaican things, like playing soccer, playing ludi with family and friends, and playing in Jamaica's beautiful waterways. Whether we're at the Great River, Dunn's River, or Little Dunn's River, we love the water. We love the beautiful beaches, the sun, and how relaxing it is. Even the pool becomes a place of fun with us. And when we're not in the pool or having fun in the water, we are enjoying some of Jamaica's other treats, like Devon House ice cream, or playing late night dominoes with family. But for me, there's nothing like Jamaican food. And as you know, I have a relationship with food. When I'm here, things are just beautiful. I love the beef patties, the curry, and the ackee and saltfish is amazing. As you can tell, I'm very, very proud to be Jamaican. And I take that pride seriously. I've been bringing friends here since college. I've done this throughout my adult life, and even now, my friends bring their kids here. Truly, Jamaica is a place for our dreams to come true. But that all changed. Hurricane Melissa was the worst storm on record, and it went right through where I grew up, my school that I visited with my kids. And it was my kids who then came up with the idea that we can and should do something. So they got on the phone, got their classes, got their school, and eventually got all of their friends to chip in and donate to the kids from Lethe Middle School. My sons also rallied around their basketball as well as their football clubs to get them to participate in the fundraising. And the next thing we knew, we had a whole community behind us, cheering us on. And cheer us on they did. They wrote letters, they brought school supplies, clothes, stuffed animals, toys, van load after van load. We even got support from our racing friends where I work, Angels as we'll refer to them, who supported us with even more supplies that were much needed at the time after the hurricane. And I want to thank these special angels for their support. We now had a bunch of supplies, and the next thing was we needed to get it to Jamaica. Here we go. And I was nervous as I started landing coming to Jamaica. But my cousin was there to pick me up. And yes, doesn't he look like someone? I mean, seriously, guys, it's crazy. But I digress. It was great to see the work was underway getting the power up and running, as we had a bunch of errands to run when we touched down. We couldn't bring the kids clothes and shoes without some snacks as well. So we hit up the grocery stores and grabbed a few additional items. Then it was time to pack and prep for the next big day. All the supplies from the grocery stores went into little care packages that we were planning on bringing to the school. And we're off. Up the mountain we go. And the devastation was what we would expect. Absolute everywhere we went. When we finally reached the school, I will say that the destruction was more than I imagined. Everything was destroyed. Ceilings, windows, thick mud covered everything. And the kids who've suffered through that storm are 3 weeks into it now. The reality is that these kids have not really had access to water or food in that time period. The much needed snacks and juice I bring put a lot of smiles on faces, and it did warm my heart. Once we finished handing out the snacks, the next thing was to pack up and head up the mountain. but not before I helped out the good old church ladies next door who saw my size and decided to put me to work. Here we go. Time to deliver some goodies. As we made our way up the mountain, roads disappeared, but the devastation was still there. What was great was the gratitude that everyone showed. Smile after smile, despite the devastation, including my childhood home and grocery store that was across the street. Here's pictures of the before and after, just to give you an idea of what we used to experience and what was now left after Melissa. We didn't have time to worry about that because we had a lot of individuals who were waiting for us, who needed to feel the love and the grace. One of the most touching parts was handing out letters from the Mount Horeb students to the little kids as we went around. It was so amazing. They were so surprised to see and to hear that people so far away cared so much about them, to give so much. It was a very emotional day, but the smiles made it very worthwhile. So you can tell we were exhausted, so we headed back to Ochi to eat, to relax, and to recoup. As we did that though, we heard of the amazing things that were happening back in Lethe. All those families and individuals whose lives we touched, they came back and over a course of a couple days cleaned out the school and in a lot of ways helped to bring some normalcy back to this little piece of dream.